We will be soon underway, and our huntsman, Darren Campbell, will blow them away. The yellow flag is raised. Yellow flag is raised. Runners and riders underway. Hold on for the hunting horn. Brian Beggan, joint master of the Fingal Harriers and landowner of next door, where Beggan's bush brings you into Brian Beggan's land. Then they skirt back into Joey's place again. So our starter for the day, Brian Beggan, has the yellow flag, and our huntsman has the hunting horn. On your marks, ready riders. They're off and running for the 2024 Antler Challenge, and Colm O'Dwyer heads off in the lead. 2 in second is Peter Reynolds, and then the far side is Leland Burtonshaw with Tatiana Ormiston. Over the square bales they go. Shane Crabb mid-division, and then comes Jack Sutton with Brian Murphy and Ross Dunn, who's over that. James Harford and Cathal Chute. In behind Shane Shorehull and Adam Caffrey. Over the round bales they go. Colm O'Dwyer has the lead by a length. 2 in second place as they head down towards fence number 3 is Brian Murphy, and then in third is Tatiana Ormiston. 2 in fourth place is Leland Burtonshaw. Down towards the first of the real jumping tests. Colm O'Dwyer overtaken there by Tatiana Ormiston, and then in fourth is Leland Burtonshaw. Then in behind we have is Lola Europa and Aidan Bell. And refusing there was Cathal Chute. Cathal Chute is having a second attempt as the second half of the field stream out over that, headed by Susan Oakes and Christy Reynolds. And then the far side, as you look, is Eamon Waters as they head down towards the next. Jerry Mangan is still continuing as they go over the fruit and veg, and Colm O'Dwyer has lost the lead, being overtaken there by number 7, who is Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy has the lead. 2 in second, Tatiana Ormiston. In third is Leland Burtonshaw, and then in behind is Lola Europa, and then going forward, it looks like it's number 27 on the card as they head down towards the next fence. And 27 on the race program is Johnny Drake. He knows where he's going, so Johnny Drake has the lead. 2 in second place is Brian Murphy, and then in third is Tatiana Ormiston to Leland Burtonshaw. We've lost Peter Reynolds there. We've also lost James Harford. We've also lost John Moran, and then in behind Ross Dunn, who's been stopped there as they have been waved round, and Johnny Drake with the lead as they had to make their way down towards Joey's Gate. 2 in second, Brian Murphy, Tatiana Ormiston, Leland Burtonshaw, and in behind that is number 15, then Shane Crabb. Then we have Jordan Parr, in behind that is number 26. Then comes Jack Sutton, then Ross Donoghue and John Moran, Shane Shorthall, and it's over to Chris Ryan.
What a shot over Joey's Gate from Johnny Drake, our leader. What a shot, a dream shot he is. He means business, doesn't he? Yes, into the Housefield hedge there at 8. Johnny Drake leads the field here. He's on home turf here. And a lovely picture picking him up now at the Steeplechase fences at 9 and 10. He's got a lovely even rhythm going. Tatiana Ormiston going beautifully in behind. And Johnny Drake has the lead, though. He knows the way around, Johnny. Great pilot to watch as well. A horse is very happy in front, isn't he? 9 and 10, the 2 Steeplechase fences. Beggan's Bush at 11. Coming up next, right in the corner.
We have Brian Murphy in third, but Johnny Drake, who rode a point-to-point winner, has the lead here in the Everard Silks. 2 in second is Tatiana Ormiston in the half Silks. Then Brian Murphy, Leland Burtonshaw races in fourth. As they well strung out here, of course, Primrose Farm. And then we have number 15, and then Shane Crabb, and then comes Jordan Parr. And then behind that in the Irish Blaze Silks, as the field stream away from us, and Johnny Drake with the lead. Jack Sutton mid-division there on the grey, taking his time, slow and steady, wins the race. Shane Crabb leading the next bunch of competitors.
The wires at 12 and 13 coming up for the leaders. Yes, a big question coming up. Lovely jumping there from Beggan's Bush throughout the field. Yes, beautifully prepared track. We have a loose horse going around there. Can you catch a number on him? Watch yourself, spectators, for a loose horse coming around. They're heading to the wire fences.
And Johnny Drake still has the lead there by about 3 lengths. 2 in second is Tatiana Ormiston. Billy Coon is still competing. So is Jerry Mangan and Christy Reynolds. And then in behind is John Moran with the Dirty Silks and Emily O'Regan. And in behind that is Aidan Bell. Still going is Ali Clark, and also we have Sarah Maxwell continuing. So our leader, Johnny Drake, by about a dozen lengths, dropping down into the river. And then his second is Tatiana Ormiston. So they're dropping down into the river. Johnny Drake's lead he might even be overtaken now. Tatiana's absolutely flying. Shane Crabb, I think, has moved into third in company with number 5 on the card is Jordan Parr. As we have one loose horse who's very sensible in his walking now. Looks happy out. So waiting for them to come back out. And Johnny Drake has reappeared the far side. Johnny Drake is still in the lead to Tatiana Ormiston.
Yep, the keyhole through the river, 15. Yeah, they're nearly at halfway.
There they are in the zone. They're after coming out. That zone be fair heavy today, Chris, but you know, tight to the headlands. Johnny Drake reappearing. They're at fence. They're out of the river.
Yeah, to 15. Keyhole through the river and onto the ditch at 16. Award Union Special, I've called it. Lovely open ditch coming up.
Look at Johnny Drake using his head, trotting across that, taking his time, reserving energy. The field, the far side as you look, is still continuing there, but they're well strung out. Look out the back there. There we have Christy Reynolds out the back in the grey. Johnny Drake trotting across. Tatiana Ormston, the grey, is in second, about 25 lengths further back. And then in third is number 15, is Aidan Bell. So our leader is Johnny Drake. Tatiana Ormston, number 11. And then we have number 7 is Brian Murphy. And then we have 15 in fourth. So 15, yeah. And then Shane Shorthall is getting much closer. Shane Shorthall, the retired professional jockey, the blue with the grey hoop.
He's travelling easy.
That's number 35. My apologies. 35 is Luke Burkott. Luke Burkott in the white and maroon.
Tremendous jockey, the Burkotts from the Jahala country. Over the big hedge and ditch coming up next for our leader, Johnny Drake at 17.
Shane Shorthall's horse left his hind legs in that. Shane Crabb is getting an awful lot closer on our leader as well. So too Shane Shorthall. But our leader is... Look at this drop, Chris. Look at the Hora drop.
He took it on the angle in the white colours. A great take there.
Ross Donoghue is continuing. So too is Cahill Chute. But our leader is Johnny Drake. Johnny Drake has the lead. Yep. Johnny Drake riding Port Phillip quality, a 2-star eventer. Tatiana Ormston is only about 6 lengths further back.
They're through Christie's elbow at 19, into the Primrose River at 20 for our leaders.
Luke Burkott getting an awful lot closer now. Look, I think he's cantering. Johnny Drake swings right-handed down at the Sherry Fitzgerald. Pegasus horse feeds drop. 2 in second is Tatiana Ormston. In third is Luke Burkott. And then comes Brian Murphy, Shane Shorthall, Shane Crabb in behind that. Then comes Jordan Parr. We have a race on here, Chris.
Special jockeys up the front. They know exactly what they're at. We're looking at some brilliant
John Flood is there as well. Where there's a bit of sport, there's John Flood. Ross Donoghue getting closer. So too Cahill Chute. Jack Sutton is still continuing as they come out of this.
Steps out of the river at 21.
Jerry Mangan is continuing. The North Kerry Harriers representative is continuing. So too is Stephen Dillon. So too is John Moran, who's bought a bit of... He owes Joey Moore a few quid. He's bought a bit of land. Johnny Drake has the lead. Johnny Drake to Tatiana Ormston.
They're at 22 and 23. Steeplechase coming up from Steeplechase, Mary Sky.
I'm telling you, Luke Burkott, I think, is going to run into the minor money here. He's pressing for second place as Johnny Drake heads to the Steeplechase fence.
Yeah, super jump there from our leader. Yes, he's got a horse going in a lovely, easy rhythm. He's a real horseman, Johnny, isn't he? Going very, very smartly on number 21. Heads for the hedge and ditch at 23 from Key Capital in the Ronan group. He gave his horse a lovely breather there out of the first time of the year through the Primrose River, and he's paying the dividends there now. West Tatiana should be in second. Hedge and ditch at 23. Arkle Hedge and ditch at 24. They're bunching up nicely at the leading end here. Shane Crabb, watch him. He's full of horse coming in there in about 4th or 5th. Gets a super take at the start. Solar Hedge.
So our leader is Johnny Drake. To in second place, Luke Burkott. And then in third is Tatiana Ormston. But Johnny Drake has a lead of about 7 or 8 lengths. To in second is Luke Burkott, Tatiana Ormston. Then comes Shane Shorthall, Shane Crabb in behind. But Johnny Drake wearing colours that were in the winner's enclosure many times when trained by Tommy Carberry. 2 in second place is Luke Burkott. Oh, he's gone there. Crashing fall, Tatiana Ormston. And then comes Shane Hassett, Shane Crabb. Shane Crabb is going to be going home with 1 prize anyway. Can he make it 2? Our leader is Johnny Drake, who was placed in the event last year. 2 in second place, Tatiana Ormston. And then in behind is Shane Crabb and Shane Hassett. But our leader, Johnny Drake. And pecking on landing, Tatiana. Then comes Shane Hassett in fourth is Shane Crabb, and then Luke Burke, Ott's loose horse continuing. In behind is John Flood as another loose horse arrives, and then comes Brian Murphy in behind that. But our leader, and heading for home with only a few fences left to jump, it's Johnny Drake, who's clear by 10 to Tatiana Ormston in second. Shane Hassett is now moving on into third and pressing for second, moved into the minor money. Shane Crabb is staying on, don't rule him out. And then in behind that we have continuing is John Flood, but it's all about Johnny Drake. Johnny Drake has the lead. Two in second place is Shane Hassett, Shane Crabb, Tatiana swinging left-handed back into the third last field, and our leader's Johnny Drake. Two in second place, and he's closing all the while is Shane Hassett, so too Shane Crabb, but Johnny Drake on the two-star eventer has the lead, left-handed back again, back into this field, and Johnny Drake is clear. Two in second is Shane Crabb, in third is Tatiana Ormston. Shane Hassett has disappeared, but our leader is Johnny Drake. Two in second place is Shane Crabb in the orange jumper, and Shane Crabb and Tatiana Ormston, we have a battle on our hands. Johnny Drake down towards the second last, and it's Johnny Drake up and over to Shane Crabb in second. This must be trained by Ian Donoghue. Tatiana Ormston's rolling home. Johnny Drake's not home yet. Tatiana Ormston in second. Shane Crabb. Johnny Drake. Here comes Tatiana. Johnny Drake down to Tatiana. Then comes Shane Crabb. John Flood's in, moved into fourth place, down towards the final fence. Johnny Drake, short run in to Tatiana, down to the last. Johnny Drake's up and over to Tatiana Ormston in second place. Shane Crabb's going to be third, but Johnny Drake has improved on last year to second place. Tatiana Ormston, and third is Shane Crabb. In fourth place is going to be John Flood. And then continuing on as they head down towards the final place, Shane Crabb is third, John Flood is fourth. In fifth place as they come down towards the final fence is going to be number 7, who should be Brian Murphy. And then looking back, Cathal Chute is continuing, but there's long intervals. Paul Carberry got a rush of blood to the head. I think he's after joining in somewhere as well. Staying on and possibly needing further as they come down towards the final fence is number 24. 24 is going to be next in the red and black. And then comes Cathal Chute, who waved to the crowd. In behind is Leland Burtonshaw. And then wheeling left-handed there, I think is number 8. Then comes Jordan Parr, who's decided to refuse. You're allowed a second go though, Jordan. But our winner, Johnny Drake. Congratulations to Jonathan Drake. An exhibition there. He might be making a comeback. Jim Keeling, look over your shoulder. It was all about Johnny Drake.
Mighty run from the front from Johnny. What a performance as well. We caught waiting in front.
Sorry to cut across you. We have they're now the rest of the finishers are staying. Billy Coonan is coming into the finish. So too, here comes Sarah Maxwell down to the last. Sarah Maxwell and Billy Coonan are going to jump that together. They're up and over. Billy Coonan has just taken back over. Eamon Waters is coming down to finish. He might have even finished in a single figure finish. He has. Hopefully his horses run just as well next week. Adam Caffrey, the apprentice to Aidan McGuinness, is going to finish with a clear round and clean breeches. And then we have number 30. Number 30 will be next in the yellow and green. In behind that, we have Elsie O'Regan being tracked down by, I can't quite see his number cloth, the grey horse with the royal blue with the yellow spots, and the Gordon Elliott number cloth, I think. And looking back through Primrose Farm, Jerry Mangan is going to finish, so too Christy Reynolds, also too number 15, Aidan Bell. And looking back, I think a few have waved the white flag. It might even be that Christy Reynolds is going to be the final finisher. Luke Burke-Ott is walking back, unconsolable after thinking he's going to win it, taking a crashing fall. Aidan Bell's up and over. Jerry Mangan has just passed him out in mid-air, and Christy Reynolds looks as though he's going to be the final one to finish the 2024 Antler Challenge. Back to you, Chris.
Yes, what a performance from our winner. And Tatiana Ormston gave it absolutely everything, nothing in it towards the end of it, to this challenge, this Antler Challenge. It lived up to its billing, didn't it? Big time, absolutely big time. Johnny had a good cut of it there last year. And what a shot he got at Joey's Gate. That put him right up there. And that masterful stroke for me coming away from the Primrose River, where he trots his horse again, allowed the horse to fill up his lungs again. And if you again start again, beautiful horsemanship, beautiful riding, and a very, very good way to get your horse fueled up again. And my goodness, we saw that all the way home. To our course builders, well done to Barry Tormey, Paul Carberry, and Joey and Emma and Morgan. You've done some job out there. To Jamie and Liam of the Moore family as well in attendance. You have put on some show here, absolutely brilliant. And there's a set of antlers going onto a wall there. The winner all right won't be called until all the stewards have seen a review of all their fences. And our officials will have a look, but I'd say it looks very, very good for Johnny Drake when the video footage and the stewards' reports come in. And I think we'll be very surprised if we see anything other than Johnny winning. We'll wait the winner all right when it comes through. But what a contest, and beautifully called, by the way, James.
Get me a horse for next year. Oh my God, that's absolutely class. Absolutely
class.
class.
See the shot? Well, I know it might have been just out of your view from the hoist. Johnny at the gate. It was a dream shot.
I didn't see the gate, but Jesus Christ, Luke Burkott's fall. Did you see that?
Yes, he's a hardy young fella, and he's going to come back for
straight
more.
Up and walks across the field, not a bother on him.
He was hoping to catch up.
He was cantering.
Again.
He was absolutely cantering. He'll be back next year.
He is a lovely young jockey, isn't he? And a real good try from him. But you know what? The overall picture of it, I loved it. You know, happy horses, happy people, and enjoying it. It is a challenge, make no mistake, but beautifully designed. And from our course builders to our stewards to the whole team of ward unions, take a bow, ward unions.
You would never have seen it in your days of hunting hounds, Chris. There was horses everywhere. If you wouldn't have looked over your shoulder, but there was horses everywhere. But the thing is, lads were riding sensibly. They took a pull, they took their time. Some walked across the field, others took a trot, as you said. Johnny Drake did, our winning challenger there today.
That was masterful, wasn't it?
But he just used it. See, he rode last year. Like, he knew what the track was like. He knew what his horse, but he knew what he had also underneath him. That was just fantastic. As I said, as far as I could see to my eye, horses and riders all came back in one piece. A few not together, but great race.
Absolutely, and to our spectators, I hope you enjoyed it, and we loved calling it. And to our competitors, you absolutely did us proud here at the Ward Union Club, and it's a massive fundraiser for the Ward Unions. They've earned every bit of it today. Well done to the whole team here, the Ward Union flag team, and we're going to await the final result to be called. And then, of course, they've got a lovely presentation of those lovely set of antlers to the seniors, and then also the presentation to the juniors.
And you have to, like Johnny Drake, this will mean more to Johnny Drake than his wedding date, the birth of his first child, to win the Antler Challenge. He's on the organising committee. He's one of the driving forces in this. So Johnny Drake to come here in the second running of it and go home with those antlers.
Oh, special, you know, and you've earned it all, and a masterful ride. That shot of you over the gate there, there'll be photographs, cameras, and a lot of those fences out there. And you know what? They're going to be absolutely classic, and they're going to be up on the wall alongside that set of antlers. But we better wait. The winner, all right, hasn't been called as
yet. This
and
now has to be reviewed by the panel of stewards, and all of the results of the fence stewards have to come in, and then they'll have a little quick chat with each other, and then we will have the official result. But that was great. As I said, Johnny Drake would be delighted. He's pivotal in the running of this, himself and Joey Moore, supported by their committee. So for Johnny to win that'll mean an awful lot to him.
And you know, to our course designers and to Joey, to Paul Carby, to Barry Tormey, you know, they put a big test up, didn't they? And it's always interesting from a course designers how much you can ask, how much is fair. Well, my God, you got it absolutely spot on. Well done to your course designing team. Well done, Paul Carberry. Well done, Barry Tormey, and Joey and Emma and Morgan. Well done, well done. Can't wait to see the replays again. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be on all the social media with it. And whoa, it's can enjoy every moment of it. David Lawless had the camera everywhere, and we got tremendous footage all the way through. And we didn't miss a beat, miss a trick. And well done to your call up above on the hoist. You got a great view for the first 6, 7 fences.
It was actually a great bird's eye view. For sure, you did a great job taking them out through the country, which wasn't within eyesight. But I don't think too many people will be disappointed with what was provided today.
If the finishes that we saw holds, which I think it hopefully will do, Tatiana again, she gave it some go, didn't she? Judged the challenge beautifully. There was another thing I saw. Shane Crabby, who was very much in connection.
He gave his a great ride.
But you know what? He had a choice to really flatten his horse, and he said, no, I'm absolutely fine here. Shane, you rode a beautiful, beautiful race, and you're going to get a nice prize to bring home in one of the divisions that you'll be carrying. And I think you were absolutely spot on. You could have flattened your horse, and you said, no, he's going went beautifully, and I'll just leave him as he is, and to finish a very, very good third or fourth. Well done, Shane.
I don't think there will be a lot of riders that will feel, oh, if I did this, I did that, it would have been a different result. They gave it great rides.
I did. You know what? I saw Luke Bargard cutting the corner a couple of times. I thought, whoa, that's the way. Some of those top riders in eventing and stuff, they're not going any faster, but they're taking tighter lines. His lines were beautiful. And unfortunately, parted company there at the wall. But I think the horse is right, and I think the rider was definitely okay. We saw him jogging, kind of hunting sound, I think, the jockey. But I think he will be back definitely next year.
I like that hunting sound. We must use that. He'd be very disappointed because he was. There's Susan.
She's
There's
a
a bit of
different colour red coming home.
Well,
but you know what? To do that side saddle.
her breeches are a slight shade of muck.
Yes, it is too. But she's fine, and the horse is fine. He's got his ears up, and he's saying, "Whoa, what a blast!"
There's Christy Reynolds. Look at that smile on his face.
It makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Isn't he fabulous? And he's done well. What a lovely horse. And that horse hasn't turned a hair on it. He's taken it very well, very easy. He's had a super round.
And like the horse is getting a well-deserved drink there after that as well.
They have a lovely water point there, full of water for him and for washing down and drinking. And we have some classy horses, classy riders, and some classy reviews there to watch there over the next few
Jack
days.
Sutton, I think, may have just been shipped at the wall. There was David Reynolds there, was in the yellow. I think he was also on a grey yellow with the green stars. So yeah, there he is, on the black horse.
Yeah, keep your horses on the
he got
move,
round. There's
everybody.
Billy Coonan.
Keep your horse on the move where you can. They need a good warm down after that. They've given you everything. Well done to our equine partners here. Aren't they something? And you know what? Yes, go back to Paddy Ward, the land of the horse. And there was no horse, no challenge like this I know of anywhere for half-bred horses, for hunting horses. And it is an incredible challenge. This Antler challenge is going to be worldwide, isn't it? I mean, the coverage it's going to get is huge.
Oh, I think this is going to get plenty of views and likes on social media when it hits it. As I said, great coverage again there by our production team. Nobody missed anything.
Yeah, Spectrum Productions for all your video needs. And David Allis, he's cool out, isn't he? And no, he's done a great job. Full coverage.